Is anyone else worried about Pokemon Legends ZA? But before we talk about Pokemon, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this content. I would love to have more Pokemon fans be a part of my community. So, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I love Classic, Gen 1 to Gen 5. I think those games are phenomenal, and I was very excited to see Pokemon moving into 3D, but we've gone through several generations now. There's been some hits, but there's also been a lot of misses, in my opinion. They're not horrible games, they're pretty good, but they fail to capture the charm of the original 2D games. However, Pokemon Legends Arceus is one of the greatest Pokemon games ever made. It might be like top 3. I don't think I've had so much fun with a Pokemon game since like Soul Silver. It's phenomenal. And it was so much better than Scarlet and Violet, and those are mainline Pokemon games. So I started to get more excited for the spin-offs than the mainline series. So when I heard they're making another Legends game, I was through the roof. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. Gen 6, okay. Not my favorite generation of Pokemon, but it is a very important one. It was the first time we went to 3D. Mega Evolutions, Fairy type was introduced. Okay, this could be very exciting. And then they finally showed it off, and the game looks good. I'm not super blown away, and I'm wondering why. And I think this is more of a personal preference than an actual issue, because maybe I think some of you might prefer this change or not mind this change, but I feel like Legends Arceus really spoke to me as a Pokemon fan because it really showed a lot of what I wanted from the series as a child, you know? Pokemon to me was all about going into nature and finding the Pokemon. When I remember Pokemon as a kid, I think of the anime. I think of like Ash going to the woods, finding the Caterpie and battling it. To me, Pokemon is a very natural series, and that's probably because I grew up with like Gen 1 and Gen 2, which are very nature heavy. There are a lot of forests and oceans in those games. So when I saw that this game is going to take place entirely in Lumio City, I was taken aback. I don't hate the idea, but I feel like there are some issues with that. Arceus was so fun because I got to go in the wild, find all these like little caves or other specific areas that you could only get by flying or swimming, and it led to a very exciting experience, being able to explore. That's what was so amazing about Arceus. I loved catching every Pokemon, leveling them up and evolving them. I actually 100% that game, besides catching a Darkrai because I'm not going to buy those awful looking Gen 4 remakes, but I wanted to stay in that world. I loved exploring it, and I feel like this industrial setting is going to be hard to get immersed in. And that's what I want to know from you guys. Do you care about this? Are you okay with like being in like an industrial city for a Pokemon game? There have always been cities in Pokemon. Saffron City in Red and Blue and Goldenrod in Gold and Silver. But there was always a balance between the industrial side of Pokemon and the natural side. And I'm really hoping this game still has that balance, because what I've been seeing from it, it seems to be all industrial. I see like there's parks where you can catch Pokemon, but I don't know if that's exciting to explore. I don't think they've done a great job of showing how we're actually going to catch these Pokemon, how big these biomes, I guess, will be in the city. My other big issue so far is they haven't really released or shown new Pokemon. Legends Arceus was really cool because it had Hisuian forms and some special evolutions for some specific Pokemon. And it makes me very sad that we haven't seen any like Kalos specific forms of Pokemon we know. Seeing the Hisuian forms really made Arceus feel like a different time period. It made it feel unique. It made it feel special. And I'm hoping that ZA has these regional variants to help make this setting unique. And although it seems like Mega Evolution is going to play a big part in this again, it's cool that maybe we'll see new Mega Evolutions for a lot of Pokemon that never really had a Mega Evolution before, but I'm hoping that it just won't be Mega Evolutions, and there will be regional variants specific to Kalos. Because I would love to see Pokemon from later gens be put into this new game and have a different form. I think it'd be really awesome to see, instead of always seeing, let's say, Kanto Pokemon always being the ones who get regional variants. I would love to see like a Paldea Pokemon get like a Kalos form. But besides these two issues, I think ZA is looking pretty damn cool. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City mechanic that is going on. Having to battle everyone inside Lumio City seems really cool. I'm sure this game is going to be pretty good, but I don't know if it's going to live up to Arceus yet. So I'm very curious to see what happens, and I'm very excited to play it. I feel like we've known about it for a long time, and I just can't wait to get my hands on it. So let me know what you think about Pokemon Legends ZA in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Are you kind of worried about the city setting? Do you think they should show off new Pokemon, or are you happy with like maybe just new Mega Evolutions? Let me know. But as always, thanks for watching and take care everyone.